Let's take a look at Valentine's Day traditions, and do watch to the end of the episode for the finish on my stitching. Tasha Tudor I have loved since a child, and many of the traditions that she promoted in her work came from Scotland, and I think that's because her nanny was Scottish. And one of the traditions that Tasha Tudor celebrated with her family was St. Valentine's Day. And you can see in this book here some of her beautiful illustrations for miniature Valentine's cards that she used to make with her family every year. And it's just a delightful, delightful idea to make them tiny for dolls or teddy bears. This is the Jenny Wren press that she had devised with her children. And they're just absolutely delightful, a whole collection of different ideas for St. Valentine's Day in miniature. And you can see here that she has included birds. And of course, birds are part of our theme in our stitching for the Blackbird Designs heart that we're making. She has some lovely ideas at the back of this book, including pot plant signs that she's made, and also cake making for St. Valentine's Day. Her illustrations are beautiful. She's got some lovely illustrations of one of my favourite flowers, pinks, which actually, of course, are not going to be in flower for quite a time yet. And she had a Valentine's Day in her home, and they would celebrate as a family. Tussie Mussies are, I think, an American tradition. And strangely enough, however, I did have a Tussie Mussie for my wedding bouquet. I had pink roses like this one here, surrounded by little blue flowers, and lace and ribbons. Discovered tucked into albums, gift books and attic trunks from the 19th century are cherished trifles that women gave to each other in friendship. Forgotten for more than a century, these bookmarks and pincushions, needle cases and valentines are artifacts of old networks of affection. Each object, however modest, is infused with the warmth of a cherished relationship. Many of these small gifts, stitched or embroidered, written or drawn, were made with the tools and materials most women had at hand. Some were purchased, but few were expensive. It wasn't the money spent that counted, but the sincerity of the love being passed on to a friend. The inscription in sisterly affection appears repeatedly. While perhaps only a small minority of young women were privy to The Young Lady's Friend, a book of advice written by a lady in 1836, the author summed up the instinctive response of gifting of the period. Always accept a present, however chosen, ill-chosen, in the same kind spirit in which it is offered, and never allow yourself to criticize or depreciate it. Let not your appreciation of a gift be according to its intrinsic worth, but according to the value of the sentiment that prompted it. Let the cheapest offering of a rich heart be honoured and placed among those of greatest price. As needlework was an integral part of a woman's life from her early childhood, many of these tokens were made from work basket scraps. And this is talking about the 19th century, but of course you and I know that we are continuing this lovely tradition. And certainly the Heart Remembers book by Blackbird Designs is celebrating a lovely friendship between Alma and Barb Adams. And the book itself it says, is dedicated to the memory of my dear friend Barb Adams. Wish you were here. Everything was better with your ideas, designs, and sense of humour. Miss you more than words can say. And so we can celebrate those who are still with this side of the grave with us by stitching and passing those gifts that we've made on to those that we love. And here you can see I have finished the heart from the booklet, A Heart Remembers. And I've really enjoyed, as you know, doing it, and I really hope that you will be inspired and have a go and do make your own. Remember to subscribe and watch tomorrow or the next episode when we're going to make the stitching up into our heart, and I'll be giving you a step-by-step guide to that. I hope that you've enjoyed this episode and see you very soon. Bye-bye.